Welcome guys to another episode of Sky Wars. Today we're going to be discussing the new server that everyone's been wanting to know about. For those OG fans, you probably don't remember seeing Ender Pearls in this game. This game did get an update for the first time in several years. Pretty crazy, but that doesn't really matter. We're going to be talking about the new server because, man, I think it was so crazy how many views that short got. It got like almost 1,000. We've never really seen something on our channel do that, so I guess now we know that there's even more pressure to release this commentary. So here we are, and I've been trying to make this for several days, you gotta understand, but it's just never worked out. Hopefully it worked out, because I'm doing this like hours before I leave for my vacation. Then I'll be back the 29th to kick off the preseason. Let's actually talk about dates. So preseason, as many people know, is starting on the 29th of March, 3 p.m. Eastern, and I'm going to be coming back from vacation right when that happens. So probably right when I get back, I'm going to start trying to get the world ready, unless it's early. Maybe I could chill with my friends for a bit, but it's going to be kind of a rough looking schedule for me. I'm going to have to do stuff right when I get back. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can actually beat them up for me. Thank you, that's good. And now, I'm going to have an epic battle with this person. You are laggy. Can you just... yeah, that works too. Thank you. But, yeah. So, preseason, just what to expect in it. I would expect the season to not be, like, as exciting as a normal season. You know, I'm just going to be using the time to, like, not only play on the server a bit, but also, like, make myself a new computer with it's going to be good, though. I want to make a new computer for myself just so I can, you know, use this preseason time to really upgrade my equipment, you could say, get myself ready for the big season, because big season's going to be pretty crazy. Like, there might actually be another channel making Fractured SMP vids. It could happen. There's several channels that could be doing that. Like, it's gonna be huge. We've never really seen two creators. Oh wow. What is UHC? Alright, now there's only one nerd left. But yeah, preseason won't be as exciting as the big season. Also, by the way, let me mention the preseason. Nether opens in a week and the end opens in 1 month. And yeah, it's gonna be good. It's still going to be a fun season. It's going to be a good way for people to really get used to it and really know what to expect in the big season, because it will actually, like, it'll be helpful for players who want to know what it's going to be like. I actually don't like that this guy has the high ground. He could bow me off like I did that other guy. But I have these. These cobwebs were never in the game. I'm sure OG Sky Wars players really think this is a huge game changer. Are you just going to die yourself? I'm not even going to hit you down. You got this. Oh, you did it. You did it. And now you're gone. Good game. And we're back. Alright, let's talk about the big season. So, we actually might have a date for it. But thing is, this date isn't official. No one's really agreed on it yet. And, like, I don't even know if I have time that date. This is kind of just a date written in paper, meaning it's just a date kind of we could use, or the current date right now, but not. I don't know. But it's just a date that could be the start of the actual season. I just want to give you guys, like, a good example of where this could start, just so that, you know, you'll be ready around that time. Because I did say beginning of summer. I mean, to be honest, May 30th is technically not summer. Close enough, but it could start that day. And just in case, I would be ready. You know, you always want to turn on notifications for Snailcraft, because sometimes you just never know when we're going to do something. I mean, to be honest, we kind of make a video at 5 p.m. every Friday. Well, you never know, so might as well turn on notifications. Anyways, so let's talk about that season. Nether opens in a week, but the end opens in 2 months. And 2 months is a better thing to do, because there's just a constant problem of when the end opens, there's like never a good fight ever again. Because Elytra fights, they suck. Even with the spear, they're kind of weird. Like, the spear helped, but not enough. I think ground fighting's just better, so we might as well turn off Elytras for 2 months, because no end, no Elytras. And that's just going to open for some really great ground fights. And kind of, it could actually make people build ice boat highways, because if you're going to be walking around for 2 months, you might as well have some good way to get around, you know? So we could see some interesting stuff that's never been seen before on a server. That's just kind of, oh wow, you actually have a lot of stuff, but you died in like 3 hits. Good with me. Anyways, wow, you actually had a lot of stuff, but you did not know how to use it, I guess. Anyways, let's start getting into like more what the season could be like. I talked about the name Fractured, or I don't know if I've talked about this, but the name Fractured, the definition kind of means like betrayal and fighting. And those Apple SMP fans, you guys know that that's kind of what the Apple SMP was about. It was pretty fun. But it's going to be probably the same with this server, because I just don't see how it could change. I mean, to be fair, the Apple SMP's been kind of changing, but Fractured SMP, there's going to be a lot of new players and stuff. Who knows, they could all get banned, but it could be pretty good, though. Because I think there's a chance that all of these new players that are joining, because I don't know if you know, but like I've had 10 people ask me to join. I've had to invite a lot of people, you could say. And these new players, hopefully they follow the rules, because I'm kind of strict about that. If people are like doing bad things, then I'm sorry, I just kind of have to ban them. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy though. Like, let's talk about some of those members. Big shout out to wait, let me remember his name. Thunderfrags. He's been here for like 6 months. It's crazy. And he finally gets to join one of our SMP servers. It's so amazing. It's just the best thing ever to have one of our fans who's been here for so long finally get to join one of these SMP servers. Wow, you actually almost... Oh, wow, you are walking in the cobwebs. Just gonna... This is a really entertaining battle. Oh my gosh. It's fine, though. He's gonna get webbed right there. Nope, he's going to the other side. And he's running away. You don't gotta run. What could I possibly do to you? Come on. Oh my gosh. Did he just get shot and then go back up? I don't know if he has a punch bow. I'm just going to be careful and simply go. Oh my gosh. That is the most wealthiest person I have ever seen in Skywars. Not the best person. Come on. Come on. Yes! Oh my gosh. He like barely even hit us. But we just killed a person in full diamond armor. Oh my gosh. I'm speechless. You really don't get to do that much in this game. This is the level for diamonds, but oh my gosh, I'm speechless. Like, really though, this game is not known for full diamond armor players. The average armor you get is like a few leather pieces, a few gold pieces, and probably like 1 iron piece. Diamonds are like insanely rare in this game. That's crazy. Anyways, so other than Thunderfrags, we also have Issy, who commented on Max Snaley's first fight in Apple SMP Season 2. That vid was a very long time ago, back when we were in the 20s in subscribers. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, he just commented on that video a while ago. I seen his channel. He just obliterates the crap out of servers. It's really fun. And I kind of wanted to invite him because he didn't get to join Apple SMP Season 2. So I decided to throw a Hail Mary, and he joined. I can't believe he actually joined. I'm not even gonna pressure him to play. I'm just I'm just so, I'm not even mad or anything. I'm just impressed that he actually joined. It's so crazy though. I've been watching him for quite a bit, you know? And if you have like a YouTuber who you've been watching for quite a bit, join your realm. That's pretty crazy. But I don't really care what he does. Just don't do anything bad. But yeah, so that's kind of the members. Let's talk about strength 2 and density. So those are things I banned for the Fractured SMP. No density on the mace, and no strength 2. Because strength 2, we actually banned it in Apple SMP Season 3. It was an idea by Leo King, and he really nailed that one. It's not often you see that, but Leo King made a great decision to ban strength 2, because I don't know if you understand, but strength 2 kind of makes fights last 2 seconds, and 2-second fights aren't really that exciting. And when you have like strength 2, or I mean strength 1, it just makes it a lot easier, because like strength 1 can be for 8 minutes, while strength 2 can only be for like a minute and a half. It's really amazing though. It just makes such a great PvP style and kit on the server. So much less inventory management. Well, it's just such a great thing to have strength 1. And speed 2 is still allowed, but let's talk about density. So there's infinite maces and spears on the server. Density on the mace is way too overpowered, because if you like jump from a... Actually, I gotta point... Where is this final player? Oh, we have this. But yeah, density is just way too overpowered. You gotta understand. Because someone can just have like strength 1 and then jump from a 12 block high thing. And then when they land on like a prop 4 full netherite player, they're just gonna one-tap you. It's so ridiculous. That's just not good. And if there's like later on people elytra macing, it's just gonna be weird. Like one hit and then your totem pops. I can say things. Gonna be honest, this might just be one of those guys. It might not be that exciting. I'm just gonna cut to that. But thing is, we're in a commentary, so we gotta keep talking. So those are kind of the main reasons I don't want density and strength 2 on the server. You know, just for better PvP. Because there's some people who just they came to PvP. Like that's kind of the whole motto of the server, you could say. Not the entire motto. I mean, I do respect not PvPing, only if you have to, you know? But it's kind of just, it shows, though. This server, the name shows how it could be. This could be a wild server, who knows? And it's brand new. Actually, oh! The 2 wealthiest players I've ever seen in one Skywars hobby. Oh gosh, wait, you have fire aspect? I have no... Oh my gosh, wait, take knockback. That had to be one of the strangest fights I've ever seen. But in the end, we succeed. Also, let me point out, if you still haven't joined the server and you want to join it, I mean, it's a realm. It's a realm. Let me just say that. I keep saying server for some reason. You can just give me your Bedrock Edition username in the comments, and then I'll invite you when I come back from vacation. And if you heard me earlier, that's basically right when the preseason starts. So it might be, you got to be ready. Like March 29th, 3 p.m. Eastern, get ready for an invite. And then as soon as you get that invite, you better get ready to play on the server, if you want to. But it's going to be interesting, though. Like, there's a lot of fans who are joining. I said I'd be open to inviting every single fan who would, you know, put their username down. Because I only thought that there'd be, like, 1 or 2 people doing that. But instead, there's, like, already 10 people. Wow, you actually do a lot of damage to my armor. I think we got to get an upgrade. Let's make some gold boots. Chest. Did he loot all the chests? I don't think he did. But, yeah, all you have to do is give me your Bedrock Edition username in the comments. Because there's been people in the past who want to join the Apple SMP. All they say is, how do I join? And first step to doing that is giving me your Bedrock Edition username. Because no one would really do that back in the day. But now that I tell everyone to do that, they do that. And it's easier. So that's kind of why we've been able to get players on the server. It was harder to do it back in the day because no one would really give their username. But now it's not. Alright, let's actually get into the action. All the players are right here. I have no arrows. That's kind of sad. You're going to die. Did you have arrows? I don't think you did. Die. Wow, you actually did a lot of damage. I have some pretty good armor, so I'm not even mad. Just impressed. And of course, get that ender pearl. Where are these other players? I think I saw them over here. Looks like they finished their battle. They really griefed the place. Also, speaking of griefing, one of the rules is no being a griefer at spawn, meaning just don't grief. Don't just log on only to ask for stuff and just grief spawn. Like, just don't be someone who just does nothing, you know? Because we don't want those kind of players. I actually have arrows now. Now that I have arrows, I rule the world. Sir, can you come out of there? Is this your doings? Did you grief this place? I'm actually gonna have to shoot you off now. Wow, you took a lot of knockback. I can respect that though. Good game. But yeah, Fractured SMP, it's gonna be good. So preseason, like I always say, March 29th, 3 p.m. Eastern, and then May 30th is potentially the date of the big season. The difference from the big season and the preseason is because, like, all throughout April, I'm probably going to be very busy on stuff and not dedicating too much time into the preseason. You know, I might actually, like, make a few videos on the preseason. Won't be that exciting. It's just going to be an advertiser for the big season, because the big season's going to be huge. Like, beginning of summer, everyone has infinite time, you know? It's going to be amazing. And with all that time, there's going to be a lot of people grinding. It's going to be amazing. There's just going to be so many players, I think, you know? It could be a pretty crowded server. That's kind of what I want. Like, if it's a crowded server with nice people, then that's good. And, yeah, so if you were to choose one season to join, I would wait 2 months and not play the preseason and play the actual season. And if you're wondering how long the actual season could last, it could last till like December, and then maybe we'll do like the Apple SMP cycle, where it's usually a half a year, kind of. Well, I think it's you start a season Christmas break, so kind of late December, and then it goes till the beginning of summer when a new season starts. Like May 30th, that's probably when Apple SMP Season 4 was going to start, but of course, never really happened. But of course, the Fractured SMP, it might be the same as the Apple SMP, you know? So if you've seen the Apple SMP, just expect the Fractured SMP to like maybe be kind of the same, you know? It'll still be different though. There's still going to be some differences. It's still going to be fun to watch. I hope you guys are going to be there though. Thanks for watching this long commentary. If you don't know, I used to do this a lot back in the day. Haven't made one of these in like 3 months. Okay, you only have a 1 week break because March 29th is the preseason. That's going to be a lot of work, but also a lot of fun. So I will see you there, and I'll see you later. Bye.